Alright, you ready? You guys are in. You guys just arrived in the town of Veal. Hey, tell other Reese to go away, unless he's actually going to be quiet and watch. Alright. So, you guys have turned up in the city of Veal.
Sweet. So we're there.
Yeah, there's a church. What did I say? There was a chapel. There was a blacksmith. There was 3 taverns and a general store. Is that what I said?
I think so.
Alright, that's what's there.
Okay, well, let's go ask some people about these hybrid women.
Go for it. Where are you going to start?
Shall we go to the tab?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to the tab. $10 meals and $5 biddings.
Yeah, I fucking love that tab.
Yeah.
Alright, you walk in, and it's literally called the Tav. That place
what?
is called the Tav.
Fuck yeah. Is it
Yep.
crowded?
Not
Crowded.
too crowded. I mean, there's a couple of there's like there's about 20 people there. I mean, it's about midday.
Okay.
Everyone's kind of stopping here before they head over to the big town. So yeah, the bartender. As you walk in, who's got the highest wisdom? And who's trained in perception?
Me, I've got the highest wisdom.
I've got the biggest stick, so that wins.
What's your wisdom, Ryan?
18.
Wait, what was mine?
Wow.
Okay, yeah, then yeah, yours actually.
I think I
No.
have good wisdom.
Who else is trained in perception? Have a look.
I'm looking.
Richard, you're trained in perception. You got +1 as well.
I got
Ryan,
14 wisdom.
yeah, Dylan. It's actually Dylan
Okay.
who. Nope.
Perception's one of my.
All right,
skills.
it will be Ryan. Ryan, as you walk past, you notice that someone, as you walk past, somebody is mentioning, highwayman up on the about to attack recently. As you walk
Let's
past.
ask him about it.
All right, you turn around and what do you see? You see a half orc talking to 3 humans, and the half orc is the
Cool.
one who's talking about the highwayman.
Alright.
What do you
approach
say?
him and oh shit, what is
Are you approaching it? Are you approaching them?
Yeah.
All right, what'd you say?
Like,
You just
I'm
like a
looking to
dickhead.
learn more about these attacks and trying to travel safely towards between the towns. Could you tell me more?
To do.
Sure. I mean, what happened was, see, we were lucky. We went through and we saw the caravan and we saw their barrels, but they didn't actually come out. But we heard behind us, which we knew was a traveling cart, them being stopped and talking, and then what sounded like afterwards a fight. So I presume we've lost a cart on the way, but they're sitting there quite obviously next to a cart and like a pile of barrels, which are just kind of stopping people moving past with big carts. They're charging a fine as they come down as well, like I think it was like 20 or 50 gold fine to walk through if you've got a caravan.
How
I
far?
have so much gold to loot. Fuck yes.
How far away are they?
Um,
Would you say?
I would say maybe halfway between. Probably closer to what's that town called?
Dunship or Dunk, whatever it is.
Yeah, closer to Duncan. Yeah, Dunker. Closer to Dunker than Veal. Than here, should I say.
How far is Dunker from Via?
Day trip by foot.
Shall
Yeah.
we venture towards Dunker? Or should we get some more infos?
Is there anywhere where we can rent a cart around these parts?
You want to rent a cart? What do you
Yeah.
You don't look like you've got much that you want to transport.
Just bloodshed.
Could be quicker along the roads, you never know.
You could always buy a few horses. They'll get you through. It'll be quicker than a cart and cheaper.
Wait, Gas, come to me, come here.
Well,
Yes.
one of my friends over here has been injured and we're looking to
Then
not have to
yeah, a cart would be the thing to get. You're probably looking around. Well, you'd need the horse. So that will cost you. Well, you could get a mule for 25 gold, and then you could get a horse maybe for 60 gold. That's just like a riding horse. Pony would cost you around 40 gold, and then the cart itself would probably cost you around 15. Give or
we're
take.
looking to rent, not to buy. Is that
Pardon?
We're
that
looking
renting?
to we're looking to rent, not to buy.
Ah, rent. I suppose you could talk to a farmer. Ask a
I
farmer
have
to
an idea.
borrow his donkey and cart, I guess, for the way.
All right, cool.
I have,
Thanks.
I have
That's
an
all right.
idea, guys.
My pleasure. My pleasure. I mean, I hope you guys get through because they're gonna target you on that cart. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Okay then. Well, best
But
to you then. I mean, if you're gonna dip in your own pocket just to do that, then sure, go for it. But just be warned, they're pretty feisty.
okay,
Nice.
look, man. Okay.
That's all right. Have a good night, fellas. And he kind of goes back to talking to the other guys about, yeah, the arrows apparently came out of nowhere. They started attacking.
Fuck you. Anyway, what were you saying?
Yeah, they just go back to discussing about where the arrows came from, and it was just a complete ambush, apparently,
Guys,
some people.
I have an idea. You guys.
Mhm.
You
Yes.
guys, I have an idea.
We like
Okay.
push the cart down, and then they
No,
attack that,
we,
and then
we,
we're
we
behind.
go discuss. We talk to someone who has a cart and is on their way to done to be a bit, and we say, look, can we escort you? And then we have two. We can have two of us archers, just kind of tailing the wagon, and then someone in it, maybe. And then if it gets ambushed, we can stab those motherfuckers.
That's where I was going, except your way is much cheaper than my way.
Yeah, we just
Pretty good idea.
we offer services of an escort.
And charge them.
Yeah, charge. Yes.
There you go. That sounds, yeah. All right. So, what are you guys looking for then?
Preferably a closed cart. Or
Closed
like,
cart?
like a cloth cart, so like you can't see the contents. But you can
Okay, so you've got like the cart underneath, and then you've got the cloth bit archway over the top, like what we always see in those, like a Western styled one.
Western one.
Yeah, I can dig that.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Let's see if there's one around. I'm sure there would be. Whoop, lost that die. Yeah, you find two. There's two with the owners. One of them, the owner's kind of sitting in the back thing, kind of moving things around. The other one is just parked out the front of a tavern down the way.
Can we talk to the guy moving things around, I guess?
Should
He
one of us
seems
talk
like
to
he's
the other
about
guy?
to travel.
You all right?
Maybe
Actually,
one at a time.
What's the radius on detect evil, by the way?
Let me have a look. Detect good and evil. There you go. One action. You put it on yourself, and it's concentration for up to 10 minutes. For the duration, you detect the presence of any celestial, fiend, or undead creature within 25 feet of you. Such creatures cannot be, such creature cannot be hidden from you. Within the same radius, you detect the presence of a place or an object that has been concentrated or desecrated by magic. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone and 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. So it's more, you can detect undead basically, and detect celestial life. You can detect. It also
doesn't work on finding.
no finding dickheads. They're considered chaotic neutral, but they're not considered evil.
Ah.
So if you consider good being something like an angel and evil being a devil, and anything similar to, like, you can probably find out where an imp is or detect an imp. Like if you went into a dark cave and you did this, to you there would be like a red image of where that undead thing is in front of you. So if in the darkness with your eyes closed, you could attack with this spell out. Except for you got to be concentrating, so as soon as you attack, you lose it. But yeah, you can't tell it on people. But you can
Thing
find out
is,
evil
my
wizards that
plan's
way.
not gonna work.
Yep.
I was planning on using it as like a radar system, so we stop and then I'll be able to see all the guys in the trees.
That's cool. I like that idea.
Let's see if they're in the tree.
That's how I was gonna use it.
Yeah.
Well, how about a scout maybe, who goes ahead of the cart, while the two follow it, like behind, like in the bushes themselves. But like always in vision of the cart. And the cart just goes on doing its thing. What are you going to be doing about it anyway?
Well,
You could be in the cart.
well, like in the back and use my fiery spell on them.
Or something.
Yeah, because I was thinking we could have somebody running through the woods having a look around. We could have 2 guys in the back of the thingo. So like they go to search the cart and then just 2 of them dead straight away.
Who's good with swords? I think I'm good with swords.
You and Richard are the best.
I have a sword. I don't know if I'm good with it yet.
You are good with the sword. You're a ranger. You're trained in all weapons. You'll be good with the longsword.
Yeah, I've got a long sword and a hand axe.
That thing is, you can throw your hand axe and then start using your longsword.
Yeah. So just surprise. The same way as the ogre.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Should we do that way? If we talk to this guy first. Ryan, you want to talk to that guy?
So if I'm casting the
Detect good and
make it so
evil.
that somebody doesn't see them as a threat, whatever that one was called, sanctuary.
Sanctuary. Yeah.
If I'm casting that on somebody else, but my concentration on them isn't interrupted, can they keep fucking shooting people?
No. If they attack aggressively, then it breaks.
Okay.
They're meant to literally just sit there and just
Attack
answer
passively.
questions. Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Let's ask the bloke moving barrels when he's
Alright.
thinking of heading out.
No worries. He's a dwarf. He's got a nice copper looking beard, copper color. He's got no hair on top, completely bald, and he's got a pair of goggles on. And he's got like I guess a pipe hanging out of his hand. He's like moving barrels, swearing, moving things over in the back.
Sounds like a con.
Alright.
You gonna talk to this guy?
I want to see if
He's
he's
good
a
at persuasion.
mountain dwarf or a hill dwarf.
Ah, you can by his posture and the way he's talking, his accent sounds like a hill dwarf.
Okay. And hill dwarf and mountain dwarfs don't get along too well, do they?
But it's only like I suppose in these parts it doesn't really matter because everyone's so multicultural.
Okay.
In the pure dwarven places, then yeah. But these parts it doesn't really.
Alright, well, I go up to him and I approach him and speak dwarvish at him.
Okay, you speak Darvish.
Darvish.
Darvish. Yeah, what'd you say?
Hello, friend. I was just wondering when you might be heading out with your cart.
As soon as he hears this, he turns around. It's like, ah, fellow dwarf. How you going, laddie?
I'm
You're-
well, sir.
He replies to you in Dwarvish, by the way.
Yeah.
Ah, in Dwarvish.
Okay.
Yep.
My party and I headed towards. Wait, where are we? We're in.
Weirville.
We're in Veal.
Okay, so we're going to
Dunker.
Dunker.
Dunkershan.
And I was hoping that you were headed the same way.
Well, in fact, I am. I am heading that way, but I cannot go much further because of those dreaded bandits or whatever they are, bastards. If I could get them close to me, I'd. And he's like, "Look, what are you thinking?"
Well, me and my party here are actually on a contract to go and take care of those ruffians.
You know what?
And we're hoping we could make use of your cart as a distraction.
You know what? I was kind of here looking for such a party. And he turns around and bends over and picks up, and he's like, "This," and he puts a crossbow down, and it's got its butt like sitting on I guess like the stock sitting on the thing. You can tell it's a repeater crossbow. He's like, "This thing, I've had it all my life. I've never used it, and I want to use it now. What I've done," and he shows you. He pulls down the back of the thing, and the little it's where the canvas thing is. At the back, there's canvas. He pulls it down. He says, and there's like a flap there. He's like, "You boys get them distracted enough, and I'll start shooting."
Oh fuck yeah!
Ah.
And I'll tell you
Alright,
what,
well, there's the guy in the back.
if you help me with this, I'll give you 50 gold.
Too
Cool.
easy.
How's that?
Shall we? Okay. Shall
That
we drive
sounds
the
good.
cart?
Wait, what time works best for you? Because we were thinking tomorrow, so I could get some new spells.
Oh, you're a cleric, are you? Ah,
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. We could do it tomorrow morning. I guess, let give you enough time to pray to Moradin, and then we'll be good. What'd you say?
Sounds like a plan. See you tomorrow.
Done. Meet me
Thank you,
here.
Midget.
And then he walks away. By the way, Ryan, only you understood that conversation because everyone
Yeah, I was just
else.
about to tell the rest of the guys
Okay, cool.
what happened.
Cool.
Alright, guys, so
Should we
that guy's gonna help us
call
out.
it
He's
a
gonna
night
cross
then?
us, he's gonna shoot him for us. Cool.
So he'll be in the back, and we
Yeah.
drive the carriage.
I'll sit at the front and I'll drive the carriage and I'll do Sanctuary on myself so I don't get shot.
Yeah, but we want one of us on the carriage as well.
Probably won't get
Two
shot.
drivers
They'll
and then two
ask
people
us.
on the outs.
yeah,
They'll
I'll
ask
stick
us.
the. How much armor have you got?
I've
You've got the
16.
most, that's right. You sit beside me so you can use your sword and smack them up with the sword. And we'll get the other two in the trees. So we'll
Not
get.
in the tray, just tracking behind.
Nah, we'll get Richard and Dylan to head out like really early and find the cart where they
Oh, they
start.
already destroyed one.
Yeah, because that's what the guy was saying. So we'll get them to head out there really, really bright and early in the morning, or like even like early dusk.
Or
So
we
they're
could
all
just
set
do
up
it
and
like
ready for us.
100 meters in front of you guys. Like it doesn't need to be hours before.
Well,
needs to
you
be
don't
before
want to
you
get
guys.
seen by the highwaymen, do you?
You go
We
out
don't
when they're
want-
like asleep,
Yeah.
set up, and then wait for us.
Oh yeah.
Cool being a sniper. Anyway, so yeah, you guys head out, find the cart, and set up a good ambushy place. And me, Reese, and the dwarf will come around 9 o'clock ish.
Cool.
How's that sound?
Sounds pretty good.
All right.
Let's do it.
Sorted. You guys ready?
Yep. Alright, I pray to
Jesus.
my dwarvy god.
Moradin.
Yeah, who's the shrine actually?
Huh?
Who's the shrine? There's a shrine in the town.
That's Palor. The chapel is of Palor.
What does Pela do for you again?
Palor is the god of light. Actually, you know what?
So-
You know what, Ryan? We'll talk about this afterwards, but I feel like you should pray to different gods depending which spells you need. You know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Palor would be more the healing side and the light side. So casting light, casting healing spells would be more him. Casting stuff that burns people would be similar as well, but we'll sort it out. We'll figure it out. It's complicated,
Right.
but we can sort it
Well,
out.
I want some offensive spells. So I want one offensive and one defensive.
Okay. That's sorted.
That's what I'm looking for.
All right, cool.
So what would that be?
Well, it's up to you. Like,
I think I
well-
might use the shield one again.
go for it.
And what's a good? Oh, and inflict wounds. That's another good one.
Yeah, inflict wounds is good. All right.
Alright.
So
Mm.
you guys go to bed. I mean, if you want, you can stay. Like, well, you tell me what you're doing.
Okay, so our snippers are gonna head out nice and early.
Okay.
And then we'll meet them on the road, and I gotta tell them the signal is time to commence attack.
Yep.
The signal will be when me and Reese hop off the cart and the dwarf in the back flops open the thing and starts shooting at him.
Okay.
That, or we just yell, signal!
Yeah, you
Caca,
couldn't really get
caca.
No.
more than that.
Well, how about something like I get off the cart to go and open the back, or I gotta do something with my hands.
It depends what they'll do. They might just fucking come straight up and attack us.
Nah, they'll probably come out and go, "Where's there's attacks? I'll just point at him. I'll point at him and you fucking shoot him,
All right.
and then you get the surprise thing. How's that, Summit?
That's constantly cracking.
All right, so Richard, I'll point at one dude. The first guy I point at, you shoot him,
You'd be like, look here, mister.
and the second guy I point at, Dylan, you shoot him,
Okay.
and then it's just free for all after that.
It should be like this.
Yeah, I'll go bang, bang. Even
And then
though,
I'll throw my axe and
yeah, even though guns aren't a thing.
Yeah.
So that's the plan.
Cool plan, man.
Sorted. All right.
We meet up with our dwarven friend, and I talk to him in Coleman, and I explain that my party don't speak dwarven.
That's all
Speak
right.
the
I'm happy
language.
to speak the common language.
Yep. And I tell him the plan. 'cause
Yep.
The Dylan and Richard have already head off.
Okay.
They're already in
Um.
position.
All right. So you tell him the plan.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Would you explain to him?
Huh?
Would you tell him? So you explain to him the plan that these guys are going to go on ahead. They're going to get a position more forward, and then
Yep.
And we're
once
driving the cart.
we come up, they're going to help snipe these guys out.
Mhm.
Kind of thing. Okay. Cool. Sorted.
And I'll drive the car. Reese will be on the shotgun, and you'll be in the back.
All right. So sneaky guys, how early are you leaving?
3 a.m.?
How long is it a walk again?
It'd take you a full
get
day
there?
to get to the next town, but it's about halfway.
No, to get halfway.
It's around halfway. Yeah.
All right, so you guys want to leave around 12 o'clock at night then?
Yeah.
So you'll be heading a bit early.
Yeah, 12 o'clock at night we leave.
All right. Richard, you are Elven. I have to double check something.
And we'd leave a few hours earlier. Later.
Okay. How much is a few hours later?
Probably just like maybe.
They want to be getting there around 3 or so they can get up in the trees. But we'll leave like at a normal time, so we'll get there probably. Because is it like exactly halfway?
No,
Do you reckon?
it's a bit off.
Close. Okay, whatever. We'll leave.
Dylan, you're
probably
human,
around-
right?
Yeah.
You can't see a thing when you come out at night. Richard, yeah, like you can see a little bit, but not that much. You can make out maybe 15 feet in front of you. Richard, you can see everything fine. You've got low light vision.
Well, Richard will point out the cart then. And
Yep.
Tell Dylan a good place to hide.
Cool, sorted. All right, let's start with Dylan and Richard. Let me just do a couple of rolls. You're good. You're good. All right. After about
When we get anywhere near that.
all right, so around 5 o'clock in the morning, around 5 o'clock in the morning, so the sun's starting to come up, you actually come to see stuff. You see, in front of you, what you see is a overturned cart with a couple of barrels falling out, and like a stack of barrels and crates and stuff, just along the middle of the path. You see a couple of cut down trees as well nearby. Like you've just come across this around the corner, basically. And this
Yeah,
sounds
we
like
should probably-
this
we should
sounds like
probably set up
yeah. This sounds sounds like what the
on
half orc
end
the
of
half
where
orc was
the cut
explaining.
trees are.
It does.
All right.
Seems like we should position ourselves in the
Just move
trees
to the bushes.
across the path from where the
And
cut trees are.
Move slowly. Try and figure out if people are there yet.
All right. Do you want to stay here and observe? Basically, like you can get yourself hidden in the tree. I'd let you get in a position where you can climb up the tree and stay hidden. What do you reckon? Yeah.
Yeah, up the trees, good.
All right. I already have your characters here. I'm
With
just
a
gonna.
longbow, I'd be on the ground with.
You want to be on the ground, or do you
Yeah.
want to be in the trees?
Yeah. Dead bushes. Dead way later.
Okay. There's no bushes, but there's trees that you're able to get. Dylan, do you want to be in a tree or on the ground?
I'll be in a tree.
Okay, cool. I put you guys in trees. And you wanted to be on the ground, Richard? Okay, I've dropped you off on the ground.
Somewhere nice and dark and shadowy and well
Yep. I found exactly the same place, except for character's covered in red for some reason. So I don't know. Anyway, surrounded by like red circles. All right. So Ryan and Reese, you head off in the morning with your friend. His name is God. What is his name? What's a
Uncle
dwarven name? What's a dwarven name?
Gimli.
Gimli. You set off with Gimli. Gamli. Let's call him Gamli.
Fuck yeah.
Mm,
Gamey.
Gammy.
Gamnonin.
All right, Gamnarming. You head off with Gamnarming.
Yeah.
Clyde.
Clive. Gamin Clive. Done.
Okay.
All right, cool. So you head off with him. What time do you leave? About 8 o'clock in the morning.
About 7.
All right, 7 in the
We
morning.
get there.
So you guys, all right, go back to the other two. As you guys are around 8 o'clock in the morning, you've seen a few people go through. You've seen a cart try to get through, but it can't get round, so it's turned around and gone back. At around 8 o'clock, you start to see men coming out. You see 2 men dressed in studded leather. They come from the northwest. Yeah, from the northwest direction. So, Richard, as they pass you, you basically have to hide because they walk like within 5 meters of you. They're very close to where you're hiding. Dylan, from the tree line, you can see Richard start to hide, and as you peer around that section, you can start to see these guys trickle in. You also can see where archers are hiding. You see 2 men who go straight to the barricade, and you see guys hiding around the sides. So not around the sides. What am I saying? In the tree lines. And
Yeah.
I will position them. Okay. So you count 2 soldiers and 4 archers.
Oh yeah.
2 on each side. Cool. All right. And then that was about 8 o'clock. 3 hours. What is it? 4 hours later, you start to see the cart turn up with Ryan and Reese on it. I'm now going to put everyone on this thing, so it should be open. You see yourselves?
Yeah.
So Richard, you are here on the pink ping.
I see
Dylan,
green.
you are there. Reese,
Wait, I can't see yet.
Reese,
Yeah, I
you,
see me.
yep. Ryan, you're there. The dwarf is here. Dylan, you are over here on the right.
Yeah, I see.
You got the 2 swordsmen who are out in the front. You guys saw them from a while ago. And then only Richard, you can see this guy. And you can see this guy. Dylan, you can see this guy. You can see this guy. You can't see,
Which guys are you pointing at?
and you can see this guy. Can you see my rings?
Yeah, wait up. My computer's taking ages to load.
That's right.
Like to scroll.
That's right.
Okay, I got the whole map up now. So who can I see?
You're here. You can see
Yep.
this guy. Guy right next to you, the one down from him.
Yep.
Down here. And this guy down here.
Can I see?
You can't see
This
this
guy?
guy. You cannot. No, he's hidden by bushes. Richard can see him because he's on the same level as him. But that's Richard over there. That's Richard. So they
Okay.
came in from this direction, Richard. So that's how close they were. They came past these trees. So yeah, so you guys rock up and you see half orc and a human standing on the road. One with both with swords and shields, long swords, and both of them have bucklers. They are wearing studded leather, and they are just standing. One of them's leaning back against the barrels. Another one's sitting. One of them's sitting on top of barrels. The other one's sitting back, leaning against some crates. And as you come forwards, one of them puts his shield, drops his shield, I guess, next to him, and puts his sword in his. No, he holds onto his shield. Sorry, he puts his sword away and he puts up his hand to make you stop. I presume you guys follow through. All right. The dwarf behind you says, "Why are we stopping? Are we here?"
Yep.
Okay, I'll get myself ready.